What's going on, guys? It is meet day. Been looking forward to this for a long time, and now that I'm here, I have my typical mindset of, can I just get in, and get out, and start training again? This is how I feel every prep, and I'm sure those of you who compete consistently at a high level can sympathize with this, where it's like, when you're training, you can't wait to compete, and when you're about to compete, you can't wait to get back to training. Today is the Texas Strength Systems Classic, competing at 6 p.m. Central Standard or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. If you're watching this by now, this is already the recap, but hopefully, those of you who are watching this checked out the Twitch stream. It's, I think, Twitch, Texas Strength Systems, they're the ones streaming it. But I feel great. I feel really, really good. I'm about 0.1 or 0.2 kilos over right now. I have yet to check, or I've not checked in probably like an hour or so. But this cut went really, really well, like very, very pain-free. I did not water load, I did not water cut. So if you are unaware of that, I'll be talking about that in a separate video, what I did this time around in order to make weight. But I did not water load, I did not water cut. I did stop eating and drinking a little bit early yesterday. I probably could have kept drinking a little bit longer, and that would have just meant that I would be peeing later today. But given my weigh-in being at 4 p.m., wouldn't have really mattered. But I'm not thirsty. I'm not dehydrated. I don't have like those dead eyes. Like if you guys have seen people with water cut, they get that like very like droopy eye look. And I don't feel that. I don't have that. My mouth is not dry. I'm a little bit more vascular than normal, which would tell me that I'm hydrated. I haven't peed in a bit, but you know that's kind of how it goes when you cut out water for 18 hours or so. But yeah, weigh in about 4 hours. Got my Jolly Ranchers in case I need to spit out, you know, a couple fractions of a pound, but like I said, I'm pretty much there, and I'm ready to get to it. I'm so ready, is just the only way that I can put it. Like, this training prep has been phenomenal. Steve and I put together something really special, and we're not even going to like showcase it 100%. And obviously after this meet, we'll continue to build upon what my 100% is, but we're just trying to get in, show some momentum, get out. The openers for today are set at 584 pounds on squat, or 265 kilos, 441 pounds on bench, or 200 kilos, and then 650 pounds on deadlift, or 295 kilos. Looking to finish 9 for 9, of course, hopefully in that 835 to 840 kilo range, which would be above the current American and world record total. So if you're watching this, you probably know either from the title of the video or from watching the stream whether or not that got done. Hopefully it did. If it didn't, let's just forget this whole conversation happened. But I'm feeling pretty good. I don't think that this should be, you know, today should be a day where I need to get out of my comfort zone. Just go in, execute, and make some lifts. Honestly, one little aside, I had a conversation with Jamal Browner this past weekend that really kind of stuck with me. So Jamal, if you're watching this, shout out Jamal. It's a really simple thought, but something that I think I overlook a lot, pretty much, you know, totally, and I think a lot of people probably do as well, which is that when he competes, he trusts completely that he is as strong as he can be. Like, coach did his job, I'm peaked as fuck. That strength is there. So all he thinks about is just maintaining technique. He doesn't try to push harder than he normally would. He doesn't try to give it a little extra sauce, nothing like that. Like, literally just stays within himself, moves with the technique he knows he has to, and just trusts that the weight is going to come up better than it normally does in training. So I think that's a really good mindset to have, and it's what I'm going to try to carry into today. So I'll see you guys at Texas Strength Systems. Hopefully we'll need these, but I'm right there anyway. I feel great. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Let's get behind Sean here, folks.
Let's go, Sean!
Come on, Sean!
Come on, NORi!
Come on, champ! Come on, champ!
You got this!
Big this! Tight! There you go!
Easy!
Get opener, Sean! Green white.
Let's go, Sean!
Got it!
Noriega.
Come on, Nori. You got this.
Cross on!
Take your time.
Big test, nice and tight. What? Let's go!
Up! Let's go, Sean!
Let's make some noise here. Keep this energy going. Sean Noriega, 6:28.
Cross, Johnny! Get confidence, buddy. Let's go, Lord. Go, big gas, tight. Let's go. Get up.
Up!
Which we want to
Come on, Sean!
solid and good.
Let's go, Sean! Let's go, Sean! You got it!
Gather everybody, let's go.
Come on, Nori!
More confidence, buddy, let's go. Nice and tight.
Let's go, Sean. Make it perfect. Make it perfect.
Let's go, Sean! Got this.
650 opener for Sean.
Watch out.
Yeah! Come on, Sean! Nice and easy. Come on, Nori!
Cross on.
Nice and relaxed, dude. Got this. Easy! Woo!
Bars loaded for Sean. Loaded for Sean.
Let's go, Sean. Finish strong. Come on.
Let's go, Sean.
Come on, Johnny. Get on,
Come on, just keep contact. You got this. Let's go.
Come on, Jim.
What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for watching this video thus far. Finished the day very strong today. Finished with an 825 total, which ties my meet PR. A 330 kg deadlift or 727 pounds, which is a 5 kilo meet PR. Definitely had more in the tank. Definitely had more in the tank today. The plan was to break the American record total, obviously with some missteps in execution that did not happen. But overall, felt really strong today, and I just have to give all the thanks in the world to my coach, Steve. You know, this prep has been phenomenal. I really, really appreciate him having taken me on, and I just couldn't have asked for a better, what was it, 16 weeks that you did? Prepping for this? 12 weeks? Or 18
It's a little
weeks.
longer, yeah,
18
18.
weeks. There we go, 6-week blocks. I couldn't have asked for a better coach. Progress was great, communication was great. Just felt very, you know, trusting in the plan, and you know, I think Nationals is going to be great. So
just want to let Steve talk really quick about what he thought about the meet and whether or not he's going to disown me after today.
No, definitely won't disown you. I mean, really, it was still a phenomenal meet. And I mean, one of the main goal was to break the American record total, and we were inches away from doing that with that bench. Goal was 9 for 9, set a standard of what we're going to be doing for meets from here on out. If we want to win raw nats, we're going to have to hit lifts. So even the squat wasn't quite where we wanted to be. We did all the calculations. We knew we needed about 218.5 on bench, and really, I know kind of you talked about it. You thought it was there.
Yeah.
I think there was just a slight little technical error. And then come deadlifts, I want to make sure we at least match your zone, hit a PR deadlift, and got good data, because this was, even though we wanted to hit the American record total, this isn't the primary goal. The primary goal was to win raw nationals, so we wanted to make sure that what we set up leading to this meet was going to give us good data of what we need to move forward. So I know we've already talked about some things that we're going to change, little tweaks here and there, especially the squat, but I think we've got some really good things coming forward. And I think we showed that there's plenty more on that pole for when the time comes that we need to pull forward.
Yeah.
So.
No, absolutely. Squats didn't feel great today. One thing we're going to try is we're probably going to go back to 2 days of squatting a week. We had upped it to 3. It was originally 2 low bar, 1 high bar, if you guys remember. We upped it to 3 low bar because that middle high bar day just wasn't really doing anything. It just wasn't moving. But the 3 days kind of did what it needed to, technical proficiency wise, but when 2 out of your 3 squat days just don't feel good at all, you probably can get away with, you get more out of less. So now the depth isn't an issue, the movement itself is not an issue. I think going back to 2 days of squatting a week and supplementing with more, hypertrophy via belt squat, split squat is probably going to be the move. Bench press, the fact that I felt as in command of 218 like I did on that pad is super promising for nationals. Given that it's in Florida, I'm going to assume it's going to be an Alico bench, which I definitely, like, if I had to tier, how I feel on certain benches, I would say it's like Rogue, Alico, probably this bench, honestly, Ghost, and then so on. So I think that bench is going to be fantastic. And then deadlifts, I definitely had another 5 to 7 kilos today, so I'm not stressed. I just need to execute better, and it's kind of been the theme. But it's nice to know that, like, 825 is kind of the basement at this point. Like, squats severely underperformed and still matched, my PR total. So getting back to work on Monday, all that exciting stuff. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Steve, seriously, man, thank you so much for all the work you put in, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be hopefully an informative one. I'm in Texas for a while this week. Gonna be filming a lot of informative videos this week with Johnny Candido, Marcellus Williams, the Swolefessor. So gonna be pumping out a lot of videos for you guys. Bench arch video, I promise, will be coming. I actually filmed it like a year ago. I didn't like it and just scrapped it, so I just want to make sure that it comes out perfect for you guys. But anyway, I've been rambling. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Remember, there are no bad days, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!